Hi, I'm Dolly Nykirk, Executive Director for Lifehouse Maternity Home, and we appreciate you continuing to tune in to our Unity for Life event. And today I am joined by John and Barb McCarthy. John is one of our board members and a longtime volunteer. Barb has also been volunteering with us as well. And they are the recipients of our 2021 Mike Graham Volunteer of the Year Award. And I mentioned in a previous video we had a couple of year delay with COVID and everything, but we're excited that we are able to present this award to them. And I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your involvement with Lifehouse and ask you a few questions. So, John, when did you first learn about Lifehouse and what made you want to become involved?
It was probably 7 or 8 years ago. I met the founding director of Lifehouse, and I was just amazed that it existed, and found out later there was nothing else like it in the community. And I thought it was amazing that somebody was doing something practical to help these children and these women.
Yeah, great. And Barb, you kind of come along for the ride with John and been involved in a few of our different volunteer opportunities and activities with our residents, but most recently you helped us with our kitchen renovation. And so talk a little bit about how we kind of pulled you into that kitchen renovation.
Well, John had told me y'all were starting a renovation project, and I had had experience with 4 or 5 different kitchen renovations up to that point. So I thought maybe this is some way that I could help a little bit. So I got involved and ended up doing a lot of the shopping and a lot of the fun stuff too. So it was great. It was really fun to do.
And if you, we've been touting our kitchen, of course, over the last year or so, and we actually have a video tour of Lifehouse that aired on Tuesday night. And so if you did not see that, you can go back into our video archives and see that tour of the house and see the kitchen. And then there's several photos on Facebook with our kitchen, and we're very grateful to Barb helping us pull that together because it just turned out absolutely beautiful. And I'm a person that has to see the finished product, so I couldn't have done any of that without your help. So, and John, you, besides just your just becoming involved in some of the activities we've had with residents, you've had a big part in helping us care for the home. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing as a volunteer in caring for the home.
Well, somehow I became the groundskeeper and the handyman, and I understood the value of Googling how to fix things. But I would honestly say probably my biggest specialty was fixing toilets.
Absolutely was. We'll have to give you the plunger award at some point in time. But you're also a member of our board of directors and served as treasurer as well for a period of time. Yeah.
But by coming in and doing all those little handyman jobs, and it was just an excuse for me to get into the house and interact with the girls and the children. So it was just my way to get my foot in the door once or twice a week.
Yeah. We've had some of our children have ended up with their own tools as well to help John. So what have been some of your most rewarding moments with your involvement in Lifehouse? Is there something that really, for either of you, that really stuck out?
Wow, I hate to even answer this question because I'm afraid I'll tear up. I've seen girls come in here almost completely abandoned, and in a short period of time we're playing cornhole and having a cookout with them. Or one of the girls I came in here and was here quite some time, and I watched her go from having nothing to buying her first home. Another young lady getting her very first car. I mean, all of those are small events in our lives, but it was so rewarding for these young ladies.
Absolutely, absolutely. Both of you, why do you feel that Lifehouse is so important to this community?
I think it's just an amazing resource for women who decide not to terminate a pregnancy. We can't just offer them diapers and say good luck. And I think Lifehouse offers stability and safe refuge from their lives that are sometimes very chaotic up to that point. In fact, they can stay at Lifehouse for up to 4 years and continue their education and get gainful employment, and just sets them on the road for success as they do become independent from here. It's just such an amazing thing to offer.
Absolutely. Anything you want to add, John?
No, I just always think back to the original catchphrase that Lifehouse doesn't just save the babies, it saves the moms.
Yeah.
And I thought that is the foundational idea behind Lifehouse.
Right. Our founder used to say that save the mom, the baby comes along for the ride.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so, is there anything in your volunteer efforts that has kind of stood out to you that you want to share?
I mean, I can't say there's one, because every time I came in the home, it was just so nice to see the mom and the child together and get to interact with them. And like I said, one of the young little boys got so involved with me doing a handyman project, I ended up buying a toy play tool set. And then so side by side, I was doing my drill and he had his plastic drill going. So I mean, those moments you can't ever forget.
Right. And John has turned in his key to the shed here today, and so if anyone out there is interested in volunteering to help with our groundskeeping or maintenance around the house, John will turn over the plunger gladly. And so we encourage you all, if you're interested in volunteering, you can contact us at 502-897-1655, and we'll get you plugged in, because in addition to some of these type of activities, we also have opportunities for Bible study leaders, mentoring, transporting residents to appointments, grocery shoppers, babysitters. So we have a wide variety of opportunities to volunteer, and maybe you can be a future volunteer of the year. But I do want to share what this little plaque says that we're presenting, the Mike Graham Award. And Mike Graham was a board president and a longtime volunteer, along with his wife Sharon, here at Lifehouse. Mike passed away a few years ago, and Sharon is still involved with Lifehouse. But this Mike Graham Award is from Lifehouse Maternity Home, honors our 2021 Volunteers of the Year, John and Barbara McCarthy, for their devotion and excellence in uniting Christians of all denominations in the mission of saving one mother and one child at a time. So we are very grateful to present that to them, and grateful for all of your hard work and efforts with Lifehouse.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.